All right. What's next? Fuck the government. Fuck Japan as well. So this guy, this is one of the best threads that anyone's ever posted on the Kiwi forums. It's very interesting. It's in deep thoughts. It's by this guy called Steve Pinto. He's an expat living in Japan. He says, the owner of 4chan hosts a final Japanese primary election debate. Every single candidate is hopeless. So Hiroyuki Nishimura, who is the co-defendant in the lawsuit against Ofcom, is apparently really famous. For whatever reason, being the prior owner of 2chan, the current owner of 4chan, does not earn you scorn and ridicule like it does in the United States. In Japan, he's like, oh, that honorable free speech samurai. So he gets to host debates between presidential electorates, okay? Or rather, prime minister candidates. Now, the way that I understand this is that the LDP, which has basically ran the government in perpetuity since the end of the war, has won yet again, but with smaller and smaller margins. So they have to pick a bunch of chinky folk who are potentially going to be their prime minister because they just get to decide this, and they're deciding to give some options out. Now, all the weeaboos think that this whammon is a base and chudley, but she's actually kind of retarded. And they're all actually kind of retarded. My favorite response to this is this part. Where's the one with a bunch of question marks at? Oh, here we go. Okay, decrepit geezer number one, Motagai, burns his 2 minutes rambling about seeing stealth planes in a hangar 20 years ago for no reason anyone can figure out. He admits to having no expertise on internet topics and rambles incoherently about controlling misinformation. To which the chat, oh, sorry, I broke everything again. It's currently repairing. The chat responded with question marks. Now, question marks happen to be a interlingual thing. So when your chat is spamming question marks, it's a good indication that they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I think there was one clip over here. There we go. Let's see if this will actually play.
さあここまでひろゆきさん。
Oh, yeah. Subtitles auto translate to English. I think this question is in English. Let's see.
お一人のお話伺った上での感想を伺ってきましたが、追加質問をさらにひろゆきさんから。
ちょっと外国人になったら、What kind of country do you want Japan to be?
Okay, here we go. Get some English.
What kind of country do you want Japan to be? So
the question was, you have to be able to speak English really good to Donald Trump because Donald Trump is very important. So his question is, what kind of country do you want Japan to be? Answer in English.
Could you explain in English in 1 minute?
ありがとうございます。日本がどんな感じの国にしたいのか、英語で
He's not speaking English.
お答えいただけるとありがたいな。
If I was Donald Trump, I'd be very angry.
はい。それでは準備はよろしいでしょうか。What kind of country どんな国のようになっていくといいでしょうか。
初めて観客がざわつきましたね。
そうですね。でもひろゆきさんらしいこの配信になってきたなというところはあります。日米関係の強化というところも挙げてらっしゃいましたからね。
He's not answering in English.
林さんから伺っていきたいと思います。
That guy looks like a frog.
お願いします。
I wouldn't vote for the bullfrog looking guy. I don't trust that. He's a product of a Japanese gene splicing campaign in the 40s, and now he's a frog man.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hiroyuki, and I would like to make this country peace and hopeful for every people, especially for the younger people, next generation, and also show some schedule in coming 10, 20, 30 years, so that the younger people always look to that plan so that they can decide by themselves to what kind of things they're going to achieve. Thank you very much.
You can't do that in democracy, sir. You have to instate some kind of feudalistic system like China has, because in democratic countries, we look at 2 and 4 year campaign strategies and not necessarily 30-year plans. Now, China gets to sit down and make 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100-year plans on how to take back Taiwan. But the United States, we're looking like, we have to balance budget. Oh, wait, the United States does not speak Chinese. We have to balance the budget and honor our troops and also fight misinformation on the internet. And we can do this in 2 years and also give more money to black people from tax pools by increasing the taxes. That's how we do it. Okay, that's how democracy works. So your plan, no good. Bad answer. 30-year plan for hopeful people. That's not going to cut it, sir.
ありがとうござい
英語で喋った方が分かりやすいしいいこと言ってますよ。
ます。若い世代が自分でやりたいことを自分で決断できるような、
夢のある社会
国になっていったらというところ。
The translator just gave up on this. They can't translate all that bing bong
そう
woohoo.
ですね。私の場合はもうone phrase Japan is back。
ありがとう。ではその心はと言います。
That's all she knows how to say in English. You can only say that if there are like Japanese warplanes flying overhead with like the rising sun flag. You can't just say that apropos of nothing.
意図のところを日本語でも伺えますか？
まあ安倍総理、から始まったホイップですね。あれをもう
I think that the reason she has the reputation of being the chudley among the candidates is that she wants to send all the Indians back.
まあインド洋
I'm pretty sure that was one of the big sticking points, is like the Indian migration here. She says Japan's back, then switches to Japanese. She says she wants stronger ties with India and Africa so Japan can regain presence on the global stage. Okay, I remember. She was billed as the chudlier candidate, but she's a simp retard for India. That's no good. I don't want to hear her simp for India. I want to hear more Japanese.
日本の存在感を強めるべく Japan is back ということに集約してくださいましたね。
They get really excited when you say that. You say Japan is back, like, hi.
さあ続いて
Arigato.
さんです。
Itadakimasu.
国の姿にしていきたいか。
はい。これは今日ひろゆきさんの提案に乗って
They
はい
didn't
け
even
ない。
try. If I was Donald Trump, I would be very unimpressed by these shows. I expect more Japanese, more
私
Jinglish.
にとってはちゃんと正確にお答えしたいと思いますので、私も
I want to hear more fucking English.
一言も言わないっていう大和魂的なね。
だんだんと減ってきましたが、だから抗ってでも正確に伝えたいという意図の小泉さんでした。ありがとうござい
The
ます。
last guy gonna
さあ
do
小
it.
林さんです。世界の情勢、世界情勢、外交において日本がどんな国になっていってほしいかというところ。
He's got really big ears for that face. He's got like this small baby face, and he's got like these huge ears. You can't whisper around this motherfucker. He'll hear you.
でも必要でしたら全然日本語で語っていただいても構いませんという要望です。それではお願いします。
あえて日本語で
お願いします
正確に答えたいと思います。
って言われます。
正確にお願いします。
はい、まずトランプ大統領にはやっぱり日米同盟こそがこのインド太平洋のこの礎にあるのだということを、そこを共有したいというふうに思っています。その上で
I expected more fucking Japan Jingrish, and I'm not getting that. The only person who delivered a Jingrish was the Whammon, and her answer was good. Unfortunately, her idea of Japan is back is to give us infinity Indians, which apparently is a thing. Apparently, even China is now allowing infinity Indians into their country. I don't know what is it about the Indians that are so alluring to politicians. They must give like really good head. Like when the Japanese and Chinese and American ambassadors visit India, Modi must like suck them clean. That's the only explanation that I have for this shit. Because nothing else matters. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, what else could possibly be worth it? Very good tantra. Yeah, the tantra. That's how they survived as a culture when they were conquered by the Mughals and then the Indians. They had that tantric philosophy that has been perfected over generations. How to please your conquerors so that they don't hurt you too bad. The Indian survival strategy. Unfortunately, now this is the Indian millennia.
Thank you for watching this clip. This is the CACA Welfare. Remember to like and subscribe.